You turned into your bed as your phone rang on your bedside table. You turned again, pulling your blanket over your head. 5 more minutes, you yelled from under the blanket as your phone rang once again. It was almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You hadn't gotten a lot of sleep since you were up late, thinking about the animatronics. Was it a good idea to leave them on? Ah! You shouted quickly, sending the blanket off your body. Picked up and answered without checking the number. Whoa! Mr. Kazi, I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. You threw your legs off the bed and dangled from off the side. I have a special request from someone, Miss Jess, the man on the phone said as he got up and stretched. You heard sounds from the other line as though somebody was moving the phone around. What's he up to? Hello? Hello? A familiar voice came from the other line. You thought for a moment, Freddy, is that you? Yes, this little speaker is very strange. You giggled a bit and heard additional voices in the background. Tell her we said I. Foxy's voice came through, making you giggle a bit more. What's up? Fazbear, the animatronic laughed a bit at you, calling him Fazbear, then cleared his voice. Well, you see, me and the others were wondering, if you don't mind, get on with it, Freddy. Chica rang through the phone, making you chuckle. Freddy cleared his voice again. We were wondering if it's not so much trouble if you could maybe come in today. You blinked. Not only was an animatronic asked you if you could come to work today on his request, but he was actually shy about it. An animatronic, you've never really noticed, but the animatronics have very human emotions and speech patterns. And, well, they were practically people in costumes. Jess? Freddy's voice came through from the other line, sounding a bit nervous. You shook away your thoughts and smiled a bit. Sure, I can come in. I've got nothing to do today anyways. So sure. You can just tell that you made for animatronics. I'm very happy. Hey, we be seeing you in a bit, lass. Fox's voice came through, making you chuckle. You heard wrestling again, and Mr. Sarkozy smoked. You don't have to work today. You don't have to work if you don't want to. You can just come hang out here. The man sighed. You could tell he was smiling on the other line. When he came to me this morning asking if he could use my phone to call you. I didn't know he'd want to ask you to come in today. If I had known, I wouldn't have. It's all right, Mr. Sarkozy. I don't mind, you said to him as you got dressed. The man laughed a bit. Can animatronics have emotions? When you arrived at the pizzeria, you were greeted by a few faces. Barney, Foxy, Mary Beth, and Sam. Foxy ran over quickly and picked you up into a hug, with Bonnie following. Don't hurt her now, Foxy, Bonnie said as he watched the fox hug you, then put you down gently. You heard a laugh come from Mary Beth as she walked over. Seems like you got some new friends. Am I not to go enough for you anymore? She said with a fake pout. You laughed and nudged her lightly, making a smile crack on her lips. I had to work, but I'll catch you up with you later. She went this you as she walked away into Pirate Cove. Swears you were interrupted by Foxy picking you up and squeezing you again. You laughed a bit, even though this time it hurt. Foxy, thank you, but you're crushing me. His ears perked and put you down gently. Sorry, lass, I'm just glad you came today, he said as he looked down with a happy face, even though his head was bowed. Come on, Bonnie, said after he... Come on, Bonnie, said after he nudged you lightly. The two animatronics started to lead you to the animatronic studio when something stopped you by grabbing your shirt. What? I don't get a higher hello. Sam's voice came. He seemed a bit steamed. Hi, you pushed him off and caught up with the two animatronics. You heard it come from the dark-haired man with the continued. The two had led you to the animatronic studio where Chica and Freddy were talking amongst themselves. That is until they saw you. Jess, Chica chirped. Freddy tilted his hat to you. Hey guys, you greeted. Hey guys, you greeted as you went further into the room. I just wanted to thank you again for letting us stay up, Freddy said as he did a few things, obviously. Getting ready for a show. It's no problem. I can tell it made each of you very happy, he said with a smile. Well, we were wondering, would you make me consider what is it they want now? When you have to lock up again tonight so we can stay up again? It's like, sure. Really? Sure, I don't mind. I think if I did that, Mr. Sarkozy would offer me a raise anyway. Plus, I like working here, he said. Animatronics lit up. You do? Bonnie questioned as he strapped on his guitar. Yeah, I don't know why, but I do. You went over to the door that led to the break room and opened it. I thought I brought my uniform just in case. Actually, would you maybe help me today? There's a birthday party and you're the best first mate I've ever had. He gave you that puppy dog look again. You chuckled and said, Alright, sure. I'll have you today. You scooped up and get another hug, this time not crushing you in the process. Thanks, Lassie. So there you were on stage with Foxy in the pirate costume again. You and him were doing a little skit, which kind of was just made up. As the two of you went along, occasionally you'd see Freddy, Bonnie, or Chica walk by and wave with a big smile plastered to their faces. You knew very well that these guys really liked you, and you liked them too. Something about their presence made you happy. Arr, you can't kick me off my own ship. I be the captain. Ha ha ha. I think there be a new captain on this ship. The children watched you and Foxy improve on the stage, laughing at the pair of you in enjoyment. You'll be the first mate. Why must you betray me? The fox had arms raised as you held a wooden sword to his chest. The parents and even Mr. Sarkozy seemed interested in your little play. He's never seen anyone do such a thing with the animatronics. In fact, he's never asked by any of them for anything until Freddy asked if he could call you R. I wouldn't betray you, Captain. That is, if you answer me question. You grew rather fond of talking like a pirate. Abe, and that be where you behind me, brah? Foxy's expression said, what? And you just started laughing, even if the parents were laughing as well. As Miss Ari, you see, dog? You grabbed one of the windswords, and your smile turned into an oh crap. Look, you ran around stage with the pirate fox chasing you. You jumped off stage and made a run for it while laughing hysterically. Ahaha, I didn't mean it. You yelled as he chased you around. Just Mr. Sarkozy called out, making you freeze in place. Foxy tried to stop, but ran into you, making the two of you tumble together on the floor. You landed on top of the animatronic safely. He had made sure you weren't hurt. Sorry, lass, I couldn't stop myself, he said apologetically as he scratched the back of his head with his hook. You chuckled out. Thanks for the save. You sort of smiled. You got up and helped the animatronic get on his feet. I be over there with the kiddies. Seems Mr. Sarkozy needs to talk to you. Mr. Sarkozy? You nodded, then watched the fox back to the stage. Mr. Sarkozy asked me, did you rehearse that with him? He asked with a quiet voice, so it would be more private conversation. Nope, we just made up as we went along, he said with a smile, a matter-of-fact tone into your voice. I'm impressed. He was about to walk away before you thought of something. Oh, Mr. Sarkozy stopped him. Is it okay if I lock up again tonight? I could do it again tomorrow as well if you like. He was shocked now. No one liked locking up. But there you were asking if you could lock up tonight. And tomorrow night? Well, I do it on Saturday and Sunday nights, but if you want to do it tonight, then I'll allow it. With that, he walked away. You had a slightly cocky smile on your lips. You felt accomplished. Jess came in all too familiar voice. You turned to see Freddie walk you over. I saw you talking to Mr. Sarkozy. Anything alright? Everything. I just got permission to lock up tonight, you said as you turned on your heels and started back to the cove. Freddie followed you quickly to keep up. Really? You're locking up tonight? He asked with an astonished tone. You nodded in glee. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was easy. I tried. Letting him to let me lock up tomorrow as well, but he said he locks up on weekends. Freddie and you conserved for a bit before he said goodbye with a cute teddy bear smile, and you went back to the Pirate Cove stage to keep improving with Foxy. It was 9:13 and you were working on ushering customers out the door so you could close for the day. You went into the staff room while everyone left and waited so you could turn off Freddie and his pals. The animatronics waited in the studio patiently as you watched the last of the employees leave. Mary Beth had left a while ago, with a few other guys from work. You walked back over to the animatronics studio to be greeted by each of them with a warm smile. Now you guys know that tonight is the same as last. Don't let Sam see you, and don't tell anyone I didn't shut you guys down, alright? They all nodded. Bonnie zipped his mouth shut and grew away the key, making you giggle a bit. Hey. You'd be back. He shouted. Hey, Jess, called Sam himself. He sounded angry about something. You waited to the animatronic. You'd be back to change out of the pirate. What is it, Sam? You asked with a raised voice. Why do you talk to those things all the time? He asked as you walked out of the security office. You walked over to him but stopped a short distance away. I just do. Why does it matter to you? You questioned as you watched him walk around. You had your arms crossed and all you wanted to do was change and go home. Because he suddenly grabbed you and pinned you to a wall. What are you? He put his hand over your mouth and continued. You should pay more attention to me. He leaned in close and pressed up against you. Your breath hitched under his surprisingly cold head and he laughed. You glared at him as he began to speak. You're cute when you're scarred. You need him in the unmentionables. Gah! He hunched over on the floor from you kneeing him in his goodie bag. You moved around him and away from him, then bolted out the door.